This is what the drama situation reminds me of. That's exactly what it reminds me of, bro. Tell me that's not exactly how it is, bro. That's exactly how it, bro, I bet you, if both of them met up in person, they'll just be like, like, that's how I swear to God shit would go down, bro. What's good, guys? CJ here, and today we gotta talk about the drama that's been taking over the Wuthering Waves community, and that is none other than Bobby Lee versus the world. Now, I don't know if you knew this, I'm sure you did, but Bobby Lee, aka Saintontas, has been beefing with everybody. Mikey, Genocide, Mr. Pokke, sprinkle a little bit of Toho Sniper in there, and he's had beef with everybody, and this has been going on for days, weeks, if not months. He's been on a yap fest where he goes live and talks shit about everybody, and the other people be talking shit about him. It's just an absolute clusterfuck of people yapping and talking shit. So, I know you guys are getting tired of all the yapping, right? I personally took the liberty of proposing a solution, and I want the community, I want you guys to vote on it. I want you guys to support this idea, because in all honesty, I don't know about y'all, but when you search up Wuthering Waves over the past week or so, all you see is drama popping up. And I don't think that's good for the community. So, today, I'm proposing a brand new event, ladies and gentlemen. When people are out here yapping this much, talking about ending the other one's careers, talking about hating each other, pretty much on the verge of screaming, on the verge of talking about ending the other character's channel, talking about some things that could be taken in a very wrong way, right? I think it's time to stop the yapping. I think it's time to get serious and put your money where your mouth is, ladies and gentlemen. So what I want y'all to do is message Tectone, message Mr. Pokke, message Saintontas, whoever the hell is involved in all of this. We already know that Saintontas got like 3 people lined up. We can also throw in Toho Sniper with Ryuku because he got a little bit of a beef. And matter of fact, we can sprinkle some VTubers. Throw in Captain Cabinets versus Mikey. You know what I'm saying? And the idea that I'm proposing for everybody is a boxing event, bro. The first ever gacha boxing event.
I'm an elephant. Elephant don't beef with ants.
Let's take out the sports. Let's take out rules. Who wins if we just fight? Me.
This little bitch.
He's a bitch. She's petrified.
Stop blowing smoke up people's ass. You little bitch. If you want to fight, let's make it happen, you punk.
Trust me, this whole boxing world don't know what they're gonna see when I roll in here.
So let's make this fight happen.
I don't fear no man under no rule set.
Just keep barking, and keep barking, keep barking, keep barking. I'm gonna see if you're gonna bite.
The fans wanted to see this fight. It's the most talked about fight on the planet right now, and it will be the biggest fight ever in the history of 2 people punching each other.
Look me in the eyes, 28 years of age, confident as a motherfucker, long, rangy, dangerous with every hand. I'm gonna stop blood. You're all gonna eat your wounds. The whole world is gonna eat their wounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have been Tectone, your drama play-by-play breakdown shoutcaster.
Do you know what I mean? Like, the first time we would finally see these people that yap, talk about hating each other, and do wild accusations, shutting the hell up, putting the gloves on, and throwing it down. Now, on my stream, I broke down a little bit of what I was talking about. I made some nice little posters, and I proposed the idea because, bro, there's so much yapping going on. People be yapping, but they ain't about that life, bro. And that's the thing. I'm gonna do a Saintontas. Here's the thing. It's fun in games at first, and there's no problem if it's a little bit of a yap fest here and there. But when it goes on and on and on, and you got people sounding like they truly hate each other, it's either fake as fuck and y'all doing it for content, or y'all really out here hating each other. And if you are, put the gloves on. Put the gloves on. Throw hands, bro. That's all I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. So let these people know, Saintontas, I'm talking to you. Mr. Pokke, I'm talking to you. And anybody else that's involved in all of these. I think that you guys should put the gloves on, throw hands, or shut the fuck up. It's that simple. Shut the fuck up and move on, or throw hands. And matter of fact, let's make it even better. The earnings from the event can be given to a charity. You don't like charities? You don't like throwing hands, but you like yapping? Sounds like a bitch move to me. That's all I'm saying, bro. So either y'all gonna move the fuck on, start making some actual content for the games y'all covering, stop being little bitches, or you gonna throw hands. Other than that, it is what it is. You feel me? Now let's hop onto this clip from my stream and let's see what I had to say along with my people. This is all I'm saying right here, bro. You know? We got people talking shit for days, bro. He said, she said, they said, bro. How about we make an event? How about we hit up Tectone, Big Dog? Let's make an event. We got Saintontas picking beef with everybody. Everybody picking beef with Saintontas. I don't know which way it is. I don't really give a fuck. But the reality of it is, how about we have an event, bro? Let's have a nice little event and all earnings go to charity. You know, winner gets to pick the charity. We have Saintontas versus Pokke as the first fight. And then we have Saintontas versus Genocide, bro. I think that's some lit-ass content, bro. We gotta wait until Jack in the Box gets unbanned from Twitch. And instead of having days upon weeks upon months of shit talking back and forth of he said, she said, he hurts my feelings, she hurts my feelings, oh my god. How about they just throw hands? I mean, I think that's pretty simple, bro. I think that's peak content right there, bro. Stop yapping, stop talking, start throwing hands, bro. Y'all out here trying to assassinate the career of another CC. Y'all out here trying to beef, get people to stop following CC, get less money in their pocket. Just throw hands, bro. It's simple. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just throw hands. It's that simple, bro. You know what I mean? He's kind of feeling unhinged. That's what I'm saying, bro. Just throw hands. It'll just make everything so much easier, bro. Just came from Bobby Lee's stream, bro. Cooking them so hard. Feel bad for Mr. Dookie and Jenna. Bro, I'm going to be honest. I feel that people should just, like, actually say something. Like, I feel like nobody says anything, and people just keep yapping and yapping and yapping, bro. That shit ain't happened to me. You know what I mean? Do they get drug tested? Hell no, that shit boring. They can roid the fuck up before they fight, bro. Yo, and vote up on hell yeah. If you vote no, I'm poor, go get a fucking job and be ashamed of yourself that you would vote no, but you pocket watch these other CCs yapping and talking drama, bro. If you're out here watching the drama and watching these grown-ass men shit on each other, but you wouldn't pay to see them throw hands, I'ma just keep it real. You about as bitch-made as them. I'ma just keep it real, bro. Simple. Baldy, what the fuck kind of boxing match do you know that you bring guns? That's all I'm saying, bro. You know what I mean? We out here watching them attack each other and hate on each other, but nah, bro. I don't have some money to watch him throw hands. Promote that shit, bro. The idea is fun, but reality is... But it ain't about seeing a good event. Like, we ain't trying to see full-on boxing sports entertainment, bro. Let's keep it a stack. That's not why we're trying to see a fight like this. We're trying to see a fight to see one of them folks get knocked the fuck out. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be like, yo, let's try to see the best boxing match ever by these two random people that ain't never boxed. We just trying to see a folk get knocked out and be like, on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Snoring the fuck out. That's what we're trying to see. It ain't about trying to see some fire content, bro. For that, we gonna go watch UFC. We gonna watch Canelo. We gonna go watch some real boxing, you know? No KO will ever happen in this matches. Hey, you never know. One of them folks could have a weak chin. How do you know? How do you know? One of them folks should be like, knock the fuck out. You know what I mean? You don't know shit. It could be entertaining. It's more for the value of like, let's move on up. hit that spot, it's over. That's what I'm saying, bro. I've literally seen, like, bro, I've seen the smallest, most frail folks literally knock out some big folks just because they hit them right in the chin, bro. CJ versus Techie, the man, y'all motherfuckers trying to get me killed. That motherfucker's huge. Let me roid for a couple months so I can catch up to him, because he's huge. Not saying he's roiding. I'm saying I would need to catch up to him because he's brawling right now, bro. He big as fuck. Maybe Mikey told, I don't even know what that means. Bro, I was going to do another poster for Mikey versus Captain Cabinets. Pokke snapped when Saint said the guy from Singapore. Really? That's interesting. That's something else. What'd he do? Was that, bro, someone sent me a clip of Mr. Pokke, and I swear to God, I do not know what he was saying. They're like, react to this. I open it, I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even know what to say. I don't even understand what he's saying. I can't even react. I'm gonna just be here like, what? And I ain't even trying to hate. I was just confused, bro. I was confused as to what was being said. Then again, I don't know what Mr. Pokke be saying half the time, bro. Not gonna lie. Sometimes I do, but others I don't. Oh, brother. Swear to God. Every day there's more drama and you're just here like, what's going on, bro? It was funny when Pokke started talking about Saint's brain. Yo, don't y'all think it'd be good to get on a call? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it why these folks talk shit to the chat, bro. Like, why do you talk shit to the chat? Why don't y'all get on the... Like, bro, all of them being in their own streams, streaming for 8 hours, talking shit about the other one, but they ain't never get on a VC, bro. Why? I ain't gonna lie. Have these folks be strawmanning. Bro, you know one thing I hate from these fuck-ass arguments, bro? You know one thing I hate from these fuck-ass arguments, bro? When these motherfuckers be giving examples, and it's like the most outlandish examples. Like, someone will do something small or something stupid, and then someone will come out and be like, well, what if you murdered 35 people? Would that bother you? Isn't it the same? And you're like, bitch, what? The fuck kind of example is that? Oh, well, now you're pointing things in the wrong way. You're not getting the point. I'm talking about the example. You're like, bro, stay on topic, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it be with a lot of these things, bro. That shit's so annoying, bro. It's so petty. No one understands Pokke, to be honest. His accent is too thick. Bro, I have a Jamaican homie. I chill with him. I understand everything he says. I go over to his house. I do not know what the hell his parents are saying to him. I just be there like, what they say, bro? They be talking hella fast, bro. When I go to visit my family, they be Spanish, but they're from like the coast. I do not know. These folks talk hella fast too, bro. I'm over here like, excuse me? Can you put subtitles in your sentence, please? Payne has all the receipts and the others just yap out of context. I don't know, bro. I feel that receipts nowadays be like this shit, bro. This a receipt. You know what it does in these type of communities, bro? You know what this means? Jack shit. I feel like receipts nowadays are biased, bro. Like, people be saying certain shits and they only apply to certain people, bro. You know what I mean? People be watching the most loose receipts and be like, yup, that's a fact, bro. It's just, it is what it is, bro. Shit's too whack, bro. You can paint them a certain way while it's one-sided and your chat just fuels you. Exactly, exactly. That's how receipts work in this community. That's how receipts work in these gacha fights. And once again, I'm not taking sides. Fuck everybody, bro. I don't give a shit about none of these folks, bro. But it is exactly like that, bro. These folks be like, yo, look, I got proof, bro. I got proof. They bring out the most loose, random proof that barely proves some shit. Yup, everybody, yup, got him. 4K. Look, he cooked him. He fried him. Look what he did. It's just back and forth between everybody, bro. But nobody really got some solid, like, raw, unadulterated actual fucking proof of anything, bro. It's just he said, she said, and it's the most random things. Like, yo, he said this, but what he really meant was this. Listen, y'all don't need to do that with me. Y'all can ask me. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if I say something, y'all don't gotta take it out of context. I'll always say the things how they are. You don't gotta be like, well, what he really meant, nah, bitch. What I really meant is what I'll say. It's that simple, bro. It's that simple. You know what I mean? That's one thing I noticed about this whole drama. And saying chat, you bring up a point that's heavily biased, and the chat would just blindly agree with him. That's what I mean, bro. Everybody's chat is gonna be like that. That's why I hope y'all motherfuckers don't do that to me. If I say some dumb shit, y'all better hold me accountable. If I'm wrong about some shit, y'all better tell me. First dick sucker I see in my chat that I find out is just glazing me is getting banned. I don't like that shit, bro. You know what I mean? I do not like glazers, bro. Y'all can glaze me about other shit, but not when I'm wrong, bro. That's all I'm saying. No, we got you, bro. Gotta keep your ass humble and on point. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's how it gotta be, bro. Like, if you talking some dumb shit, bro, like, don't glaze people, bro. That shit's so ass. Be like, CJ, learn to take a joke. Bro, I'm gonna be honest. Bro, it don't, like, the only line that I'll actually get pissed about in terms of, like, other CCs talking shit about me is if they say some bullshit that has to do with, like kids or like PDF files and shit like that. If they even insinuate that shit, I'm grilling motherfuckers. Like, we're throwing hands IRL. That's it. Anything else, you can make fun of my looks, you can make fun of my channel, my views, my skill issue, you can make fun of my... Bro, you could roast me on my race, on my skin color. I don't give a shit. Like, I'ma just laugh and joke on that. Outside of that, some real shit, bro, we throwing hands, because you ain't even gonna, like, insinuate some shit in that regard regarding me, bro. I'll beat the fuck out of you. Apart from that, talk shit. All that shit is welcome, bro. You know what I mean?
Ladies and gentlemen, I have been Tectone, your drama play-by-play breakdown shoutcaster. I want to thank you guys for supporting my sports entertainment career for 20 years now. It's been a great career, but I think we're going to go ahead and wrap that up. Because surely there's nothing else